Have you ever felt that no matter how much English you study or how many words you learn, your accent just doesn't sound as natural or clear as you'd like it to? If you're dreaming of speaking English with that clear, confident, and maybe even sophisticated British sound, then you're in the right place. So many of my students feel this frustration. They have an amazing level of English, but they feel their accent is holding them back from being truly understood and feeling confident. Today, we're going to change that. This isn't about quick tricks. It's a real guide to the core techniques you need to finally get that natural British sound. My name is Wisdom, and you're listening to Fluent Flow, the English podcast. I'm a specialist in British pronunciation, and over the next few minutes, I'm going to share the exact same foundational training I give my private clients. We're going to build your new accent from the ground up. Now, an important point before we start. When people say they want a British accent, they often have one particular sound in mind. But the UK is a wonderful patchwork of accents, from Geordie in Newcastle to Scouse in Liverpool, and all across Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. The accent we'll focus on today is called Modern Received Pronunciation, or RP. You might know it as Standard British English or BBC English. It's the accent that's most widely understood around the world and the one most often taught to learners. It's a fantastic, clear, and versatile accent to aim for. Today, we're covering 5 main areas. First, the physical foundation, the shape of your mouth. Then, we'll tackle the most famous feature of British English, the R sound. After that, we'll explore the secret vowels that make the accent sing. Then we'll look at some tricky consonants, especially the letter T. And finally, we'll bring it all together with the music of the accent, its intonation. This is going to be a packed lesson, so get ready to learn and, more importantly, to speak. If you're ready to transform your accent, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because this is the first step on a really exciting journey. Let's get started. Right, let's begin with the absolute foundation of your new accent. Before we even make a single sound, we need to get the physical position of your mouth right. So, those are the 5 core techniques: mouth shape, the non-rhotic R, key vowels like the schwa, the modern T, and falling intonation. You now have the complete toolkit. But knowing this is one thing, putting it into practice is what really counts. First, become an active listener. Don't just have British TV on in the background. Pick a speaker with an accent you admire and listen closely. Watch their mouth shape if you can. Listen for that falling intonation. Listen for the glottal stops and schwa sounds. Second, and this is the most effective technique of all, shadowing. This is where you actively imitate a native speaker. Listen to a short phrase from a TV show, a podcast, or even this episode of Fluent Flow, the English podcast. Pause it, then immediately repeat it, trying to copy the sounds, rhythm, and intonation as precisely as you can. Third, you need to record yourself. I know, no one loves hearing their own voice, but this step is a must. Record yourself saying a few sentences, and then listen back, comparing it to a native speaker. It's the only way to get real feedback and hear the difference between your accent and the one you're aiming for. Now, if you're serious about this and want to go deeper with structured daily practice on every single technique, I've created a complete program called the British Accent Blueprint. It's a step-by-step video course where I coach you through all the sounds and intonation patterns and give you exercises to transform your accent. Let's do a quick recap. We've learned to build the foundation with the right mouth shape. We've decoded the silent, linking, and intrusive R. We've uncovered the power of vowels like the schwa and the ah sound in hot. We've learned how to use the modern glottal T. And we've talked about tying it all together with the unique music of British intonation. You have all the knowledge you need to start. Remember, changing an accent is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, patience, and consistent practice. Be kind to yourself, celebrate the small victories, and enjoy the process. And if you want to put your new skills to the test right away, check out this next episode of Fluent Flow, the English podcast, on 10 words you're probably mispronouncing in British English. It's a great way to practice exactly what you've learned today. Thank you so much for your time and dedication. I'm Wisdom, and I'll see you in the next one.